We all love Peppa Pig, but there are some things in the series that don't make sense. From absence to disappearance to shady behavior, Peppa's world has all sorts of mystery surrounding. And in this video, we're going to take a look at some of such mysteries. If you have watched Peppa Pig long enough, then you probably know about the shady behavior of Mr. Fox. From stealing to scamming, he has been accused of so many things. Even in our previous videos, we told you how Mr. Fox might be wanted by the police because there's a wanted sign with a fox symbol outside the police station. But so far, we haven't seen any concrete evidence that might convict Mr. Fox. But don't worry, because we have found a lot of evidence that will surely expose Mr. Fox. Most of us already know about Mr. Fox's occupation. He basically runs a shop that sells everything anyone could possibly need or want. And I know many of you guys might be thinking, if he has a shop and is already earning a good income, why does he need to steal? And that's a valid question. From what we've discovered, the items that are being sold in Mr. Fox's shop are all stolen from other people. Basically, Mr. Fox steals a little from everyone. That's why his store has every item that you may need. And the proof of this can be found in the episode Grandpa Pig's Metal Detector. Here, Peppa and George are playing with a toy robot, but while playing, they lose the key in a tall grass. So, Grandpa Pig goes into his shed to bring out the metal detector. But when he opens the box, there is nothing in there. The box is empty. And at the exact time comes Mr. Fox, and he sells him the exact same metal detector. Even Grandpa Pig mentions that the metal detector is similar to his.
It's just like my old one.
So basically, Mr. Fox stole Grandpa Pig's metal detector and sold it back to him. And Mr. Fox isn't just a thief, he is also a scammer. He scams others by selling them fake and defective products. For example, in the episode where George's dinosaur breaks, the pig family goes to Mr. Fox's shop to buy a new dinosaur for George. And Mr. Fox sells them a dinosaur. But after playing with the dinosaur for a little while, it stops working. And when Daddy Pig is trying to fix the dinosaur, he finds that it needs around 20 to 30 batteries to operate, which is way too many for a small toy. And not just that, the battery on the dinosaur toy was old and used. That's why it ran out of power. So, basically Mr. Fox scammed the poor pig family. As we all know, in Peppa's universe, everyone is a talking animal, except for few humans and talking vegetables. Ever wonder why some animals in the show are still animals and others are human-like? We know that Peppa Pig is a talking pig with human characteristics. So are the rest of her family and her friends. They have human-like interactions, human-like problems. But why is it that there's also other animals in the show? There are just animals. Ducks and Peppa Pig don't talk. They swim around the pond and they quack like regular ducks. Polly the parrot is also just a parrot. She's Granny and Grandpa Pig's pet. There are actually several pets in Peppa Pig that don't talk. They're just pets. Why? Some fan theories suggest that they are slaves and food. Some say that originally all the animals in Peppa's world were farm animals, but they rebelled against their human farmer in order to make a society where animals are equal, free, and happy. And in Peppa's world, humans are no longer at the top of the food chain. Instead, mammals have made it up the ranks. All the lesser animals have taken on sub-roles. If you have been watching Peppa Pig for a long time, then you probably remember several Christmas and birthday episodes in the series. There are always some celebrations with lots of mishaps until the happy ending of the episodes. But as everyone knows, as the years pass, it's normal for us to age, right? So why is it that even after so many Christmases and birthdays, no one ages in Peppa Pig? It's been 20 years since the show released, and Peppa is still 4 years old. That's really creepy. The only explanation that makes sense is that time is frozen in this universe, and they only celebrate these special dates so that they won't go crazy. Can you imagine being stuck at one age forever? Could it be that Peppa Town residents are immortal? Maybe they are. If you are enjoying the video so far, then hit the like button. Everyone knows there's an official Peppa Pig wallpaper that hides a very bizarre character. It shows the pig family, Peppa, George, Mummy, and Daddy. But in the background, there's a fifth member who looks exactly like Peppa. And this picture isn't fan art, it's an official picture, meaning it was created by the people who make the Peppa Pig series, and it wasn't something made up. Because of how similar this other little pig is to Peppa herself, there's a possibility that she's Peppa's twin sister, who looks just like her. But it seems like she doesn't enjoy the same privileges as Peppa. Because while Peppa has a happy life, her twin sister is locked up inside the house. So, the question here is, who is the person behind the window? And why is she locked up? It's an official image released by the show's creators, so it definitely means something. If you regularly watch Peppa Pig, then you would know Peppa and Susie are best friends. And one of the big mysteries in the show revolves around the family of Peppa's best friend Susie Sheep. We know that Susie is the daughter of Mummy Sheep, but to this day, we've never seen Susie's dad. Once, Mummy Sheep cleared out a room and mentioned that Grandma Sheep would be moving in, and Susie asked if there would now be 3 people living with them. This means Susie's dad doesn't live in their house. While there are many types of families, Peppa Pig generally follows the structure of dad, mom, and kids. This makes us wonder if Mummy Sheep might be divorced, or perhaps sadly, a widow. There's never been an answer to this, but what do you think? In Peppa Pig, many different animal species live in peace, or at least get along most of the time. Even though there's harmony between animals that are natural predators of each other, there's still a strange vibe when Mr. Wolf is around. We know that Daddy Pig is an architect or an engineer since he builds houses, and in one of the episodes, he builds a new house for the Wolf family. But when Mr. Wolf received his new home, instead of thanking Daddy Pig, he started talking in a very, very strange way, asking if Daddy Pig's house was made of straw. Well, we know that in the 3 Little Pigs story, that didn't end well. But that wasn't the last time Mr. Wolf acted strangely. In the episode The Little Boat, Daddy Pig is left behind when everyone takes Grampy Rabbit's boat to the riverside picnic spot. When Daddy Pig needs to cross the river with a picnic basket, Mr. Wolf and Daddy Pig ride in the same boat, and Mr. Wolf keeps saying he was hungry while looking at Daddy Pig in a very odd way. And it's not just the adults that Mr. Wolf scares. In the episode Wendy's Wolf Birthday, the children get frightened when night falls, scared that wild animals might appear. So, if all the animals live together peacefully, why this fear of one another? Could there have been attacks that were covered up in the town? There's got to be something strange about all this. Where are Peppa Pig's grandparents? Peppa Pig only has one set of grandparents who are Mummy Pig's parents. The show never introduces Daddy Pig's parents as characters. There are several theories about what happened to Daddy Pig's parents and why they are not included. The first, Daddy Pig's parents have passed away, which I don't think is real, because if they had passed away, there would have at least been a photograph of them in Daddy Pig's house. Other theory suggests we have never seen them because Mummy and Daddy Pig don't have a good relationship with Daddy Pig's parents. So they don't talk to each other. Well, if this is the reason, then we should have at least seen or heard about it in Daddy Pig's brother's house. But no, even Daddy Pig's brother hasn't talked about his parents. So, what's the mystery behind Daddy Pig's parents? So, these were some of the mysteries in Peppa Pig. If you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button, and as always, we'll see you all in the next video.